Hello, greetings, and welcome into the hourglass. Big up yourself. A warm welcome is coming from me and my desk mate, Sir Sci-Fi the Genius. Yeah, we out here. All right, so I wanted to do another divine masculine energy tap. I was hoping to tap into another wave of divine masculines because yesterday was pretty heavy. Some heavy shit that person may have put their divine feminine through, and a lot of shit has been coming back to them to deal with. So I want to see if we could catch another wave of divine masculine energy. It's all king here on the hourglass. All signs are welcome. Happy birthday to Tauruses. We're now going to the beginning of Gemini season. So we have this blood moon coming through. So let's see what's being initiated. Let's see what's being started for your divine masculine. Hopefully this is a different wave, but if it's the same thing, it is what it is. I was just, being curious. So if you're part of a twin flame journey, congratulations, you have answered the call. Your ancestors, the most high, your guardians has chose you to kind of help raise the vibration here. So this is a soul ascension when you meet your twin flame lover. Granted, it's not only about union, but union is very important. So is separation. It's a time where we heal. It's a time where we expand. A lot of times, divine feminine, you are not authorized. The most high is not authorizing you to do all the healing work with your divine masculine. So karmic accounts with different individuals is very important as well. Know that these karmics or these karmic situations or these karmic accounts with other individuals is bits and pieces of you, divine feminine. And at the end of this whole ascension process, your divine masculine would see, it would be more apparent that every little thing that they went through and who they went through it with was just a tiny fraction of you, and vice versa. All right, so you guys have transcend what society deems as appropriate, right, in the male and female dynamic of relationships. So hello. The matrix can't stop us, right? This is equally yoked. It's recognized by the Most High. It's a journey back to oneself with the help of this amazing love. It has dark times. It's sticky. It's fucked up. But it's also beautiful. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. It's ascending. Anywho, let's see what's going on. It's all about money with this divine masculine. Yup. It's all about money. It's all about this sacral chakra for some of you divine masculines. So there's a lust for power and authority. And again, this could be all matrix. Okay, so there's an ego-driven energy for a good life. Oh, let's see what's going on. That was just a side note. I didn't clear the deck yet. Some MJ coming through. I'm hearing you knock me off of my feet. What is that song? You knock me off of my feet now, baby. Oh! And you know why Michael keeps coming to me? Because Michael is a masculine, right? But he has feminine aspects of himself. So he's able to balance that masculine and feminine energy within himself. Prince too. Hello. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Divine masculine ring through for us. Clear, simple answers. So we have divine consciousness. Oh shit. And we have will. So this wave of divine masculines, this is a person that's there. Well, this is a sea turtle, number one, and I think it's a baby because we have a lot of sand. So I think it's a baby sea turtles. And when a baby sea turtle hatches, they have like this fast movement to their mission of the shore. For some of you, your divine masculine may be very slow. They're very protective. Some of them may be still searching for what home really means. So even if they have a beautiful home, they have a beautiful family, or it looks that way, they're still searching for their mission. Something about staying present. The divine consciousness is here. So the Most High is here. Source is here with your divine masculine, helping them to expand. Now, I mentioned divine feminine. It's not everything you could teach your divine masculine. And it's because you don't want to build this resentment. You're not this divine masculine's parent. You are their partner in life. You are their life partner in life. So your job is to be a teacher and a student to this dynamic. You're not here to parent anybody, even though in a past life, your divine masculine could have been your child or your parent. That's different. We're all here to learn and to teach, right? And we have to teach people sometimes how to love us. Your divine masculine may not have been closed, or they may have been really disconnected. I'm hearing that they were spiritually bankrupt for a long time, and now they're starting to understand in some aspects the oneness that they have with their light, their higher self, and the Most High. It's a very slow journey. Something about their will or their state power was under a lot of fire. They had difficulties asserting themselves or having this self-control. We have the blue energy of the throat chakra, and we also have the crown chakra. So for some of you, your divine masculine has a difficult time speaking their thoughts. Every time they think something, they may hold it back, tight lips. I'm seeing like somebody with really skinny lips here, almost looking like an ape, but it is what it is. Or it could be an ape, a monkey. Somebody may have a pet monkey or one of those little small little ones. Hey, that's MJ again. Anywho, so there's a spark that's happening in your divine masculine. For some of you, they're having a sense of direction. And in this direction, it's calling for your divine masculine to be more expressive. Are they up to the task? Let's find out, divine feminine. Crappy cards. What is the connecting card between the divine consciousness and the will? It's something about the willpower here to move in a direction that the Most High or the divine is trying to pull them in. We have soulmate connections. So I'm not really into labels, but sometimes labels gives us a sense of recognition, right? So some of you may be in a twin flame dynamic that still have this soulmate kind of energy. For some of you, this could be all your scenarios. Your divine masculine is starting to understand that this is a soul contract. You guys are like soul buddies. Hi, soul buddies. And you may be the one that's a little closer. And you know what? Divine masculines does not always have to be the ones that's unawakened. We have a lot of divine feminines that's unawakened as well. So take the roles as however it is, flip flop, but remember energy is king, and sometimes divine feminines could flip flop to masculine energy and vice versa. So what's happening here? This connection that your divine masculine is in is bringing the need to be more assertive in their life and with you. This divine masculine may have lacked some sort of self-control and assertiveness to stay on the course, and that's everybody. We shouldn't shun people when they don't have the concentration, or when, you know, random things happen in life that pulls us off of our mission. Your divine masculine right now may be learning with this blood moon how to stay focused, how to recognize distractions when they see it, because a sea turtle has a mission. When they break out of that shell, they automatically know they have to reach that fucking shore. All right, and they be going. Google some sea turtles, some baby sea turtles, and watch that shit. They be just going. All right, and that sea could also symbolize the vast opportunities in this divine masculine's life, because we have it, you know, very like limited, and then it forms into this big open expansion of light. So it's like this vast expansion. Your divine masculine is having the assertive. They may have directions here by tapping into this oneness with source. Some of you, this person, when they tap into you guys' soulmate connection, or when they allow themselves to feel free in this connection, they also feel very connected to source. So you, divine feminine or divine masculine that's watching, whoever is the most awakened twin right now and takes the journey more serious than the other, or has a deeper passion to know about this journey, to understand it, you may be what's encouraging your unawakened twin to have a sense of direction where there was a lack of it. Some of you may have a divine masculine that was constantly looking at the past, unable to stay present. This sea turtle is present. They're not looking back at where they came from, and they're not too much in the future. They're right here, taking it step by step. So this may be a divine masculine trait, or whoever is the unawakened twin right now. Let's talk about it. One more card in case that did not resonate. We have It's Not Over Yet. So yesterday I did one with a divine masculine that was struggling with a lot of their dark truth. It was pretty heavy. It was bringing back up a lot of deceit and deception and betrayals. And again, that's fitting for the Mercury retrograde that we're going through right now. So a lot of things are reversing back for us to take another look, a deeper look. And, you know, we have to pull back to go forward again. That's Mercury retrograde, all right? And I was saying in the first video, let me see what the time is because I'm running my damn mouth again. I appreciate Mercury retrograde. For one, it causes you to slow the fuck down and double check your moves before you decide to complete or finish something or start something. So Mercury retrograde, I have a deep appreciation for you, even though it fucks with me. We have increased money. So for some of you, your divine masculine may be waiting for some money to come in here. And I feel like a lot of times in this wait, this could be a payback. This could be some work that they did. It could be something that they're working on that they have great expectations of increasing their money or their financial situation on. In this wait period, because it feels like a wait, the Most High, the divine source, whoever your divine masculine believes in, is showing them direction. And sometimes the Most High orchestrates, it bends the ethers of the universe to kind of slow us down in that Mercury retrograde. So your divine masculine may be learning how to double check, hey, check and recheck, right? Review. So there's a sense of direction and having this willpower, this staying power to be assertive going towards it. All right, so let's bust down a tarot and see what the hell is this. So some of you, I have to say, you may have this twin flame connection going on, and some of you may have a soulmate connection. So this is another connection or a relationship or whatever that feels very content, but it does not have emotional depth to it. So it feels like a deep friendship, or it feels like I feel really comfortable in this connection. It doesn't push me to feel like I'm nervous or there's something about me that I need to heal. It's just very content. It feels like, okay, it feels comfortable. It feels safe, but it's low in emotional depth, all right? So it may have another soulmate connection, and it could be family, it could be friends, it could be exes, it could be a partner. Some of you divine feminines looking on for your divine masculine, you're in a relationship, you have decided to kind of experience something else, and that's okay, right? We have strength. So this is about free will, and we have will here. So this is about free will. That's automatically what I got here. It's a mind and body thing that's going on with your divine masculine right now, and it's a very delicate balance of beauty and strength and endurance. So there's a lot of endurance, but you know, through the pain of enduring, the stretching, there's a lot of beauty here. It's a lot of beauty here. Your divine masculine may be kind of discovering some self-worth here. Something about the lack of self-control have put your divine masculine in a resistant energy for many, many, many years here. Because I say many, many years because, you know, the turtle could live for a fucking long time. And then turtle is very grounded because it's an animal that's very low to the ground. So there may be some grounding issues or groundedness that's going on in this wait for this money. Somebody's seeing the light about a soulmate connection or this twin flame connection. You guys, we have Sir Sci-Fi coming, making an appearance. He's parked right now looking at the cards. If you guys could see him. You can't really see him, but he's right here behind his plants, and he's on top of his almond leaves. So sorry for my baby. All right, yeah, so he's parked watching the show. So I have to be very gentle when I'm ponging on my desk, right? Yeah, so some of your divine masculine is seeing the difference between you guys's divine or sacred connection and other soulmate or other connections that they thought was like a soul contract or soul buddies. We have the Knight of Pentacles energy. So the past is calling your divine masculine back, and this is why they're very cautious. It's like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but it's a strange pull to this direction that they're receiving from their higher self or from this light that they have within their crown chakra. So with the crown chakra energy, it's very subtle, but it's a lot of wisdom, and your divine masculine with that Knight of Pentacles, they may be pondering on taking action, and they're moving very slowly towards it because they're still in this pondering stage because they're waiting for some money to come in. It's a very bright clarity here, and it's coming from their intuition that's connected to source. So as a collective, it feels like a collective consciousness. Collective consciousness that's connecting your divine masculine. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's bust down this tarot. So there's a strong Knight of Pentacles energy. Some of you may be dealing with a divine masculine that's really, really dull. And when they're dull, it's because they don't have any money. So they let money kind of like predict their emotions. All right, so we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups showed up in the first video today as a pop card, or it was under the deck when I pulled the deck off the shelf. So I explained the King of Cups may have mean that this person is very sensitive. They're very overly emotional right now. There's a lot of love that's coming from this divine masculine that's in this King of Cups energy. It's like the love that they receive, or the love that they feel, the love that they understand in this twin flame or this soulmate connection, it gives them a sense of direction. But again, the lack of self-control or assertiveness builds resistance with that strength card. Divine feminine, you have this ability to tame this ferocious. A lot of times these divine masculine build up this strong anger out of fear. So if your divine masculine was really fearful of how they felt or what was being, a lot of them don't really understand what they're feeling most of the time, because it's very, very different. This is new territory. So a lot of times they kind of bottle in all of these emotions and observe. They look, they watch, but there's a strong sense of, I miss you right now. I miss you. I miss this connection. And there's always worries about money. We did see the money card, right? So there's always a stress, and it depletes their worth when there's not enough shmonies, or their goals are not being met when it comes to this financial gain. So your King of Cups, your divine masculine, they miss you terribly. I feel like they send you very divine or warm messages. You could hear it in music. Certain lyrics pop out. You may be seeing their last name. It's haunting you. It's following you. Their birth date may be coming up in bills, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? And it's because your divine masculine, they really miss you. They miss this connection really bad. It helps them to expand. It helps them to see the light or feel the light within. It helps them to connect with the divine consciousness. Some of you divine feminines are really reserved from this divine masculine. Is like, I'm not letting you touch me. You're tired of the web of lies, or you're tired of being tangled or feeling trapped. Your divine masculine may be feeling that way as well, but I do feel like somebody is very reserved that's watching this. Is like, I'm not crossing that line again. All right, especially when you're not being assertive, divine masculine. Forget about it. But we have, it's not over yet, and it's never going to be over. So we have the Magician. Yeah, somebody's reserved from a divine masculine that was very emotionally manipulative. This may be somebody that played on your own emotions because they were not understanding of theirs. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so, and we have the, what is this? All this flipped over when I was talking? You serious? Holy shit. I only got to pay, you have, it's kind of like multitasking here, because I have to look at the cards giving me the message, but then I have to look at my deck to see if I'm not missing anything that's turned over. Let's get one more card. And the Hangman's energy. So things are still in limbo. Yeah. Because the Most High is working on your person. The Most High is working on the both of y'all's. We have Temperance, patience, 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 divine timing, and patience. Some of you are like, fuck it, click off. And that's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. So we have the Queen of Swords with the King of Cups. So Queen of Swords, some of you divine feminines, take the role as it, however it fits. This could be divine masculines that's very awakened, and their divine feminine may be the one that needs to kind of like catch up when it comes to spiritual fulfillment, or even acknowledgement of this connection, however it goes. So whoever is in this Queen of Swords energy, you may be in this Magician energy where you're playing smart. You're very smart about your moves that you make with your divine masculine. So with the Magician energy, that's a number one. So one talks about mastership. It talks about leadership. Alpha energy with the Queen of Swords. So divine feminine, you may be in your alpha energy. You know, you may be an alpha female. Big up to yourself. I'm an alpha female too. So you may have this ability to kind of ramp or role on your own. You're very smart, you're very intelligent. Your intelligence actually inspires your divine masculine. You may be an excellent communicator when you need to express how you feel, the words that you choose. You maybe have like this high vocabulary, and that's very astonishing to your divine masculine. Now, this Eight of Pentacles is kind of driving me wild because it's in the reverse, and I do read reversals because I'm a fucking badass. Like y'all didn't know. But anyway, big up to all the tarot readers that do reversals. You badass person, you. Anyway, so the King of Cups, what's going on here with the Eight of Pentacles? It's almost like they're turning their back on this increased money. So if they've been waiting for some increased money, again, there have been divinely intervened. Something is being intervened for your divine masculine to take a look at this light. Your divine okay, King of Cups, your divine masculine may be in their emotional body right now, and they're noticing a lot of turbulence in their emotions. There's a lot of waves crashing. So they're paying attention to how they feel, how their body is expressing, or their emotional body's expressive right now. They're really into making a healthy decision. And that's because they're connecting. They're starting to connect in their crown chakra with this subtle energy of wisdom, aka intuition or natural gut instincts. So their creative brain, divine consciousness, crown chakra, King of Cups, their creative brain may be nicking and knacking, or they may be finding a deeper meaning in this situation or this connection right now. So if they were feeling trapped, there's a sense of rising above it, because whatever this trap energy was, it was all false thoughts. It was all like negativity, fearful thoughts that was keeping someone trapped here and resistant. When this King of Cups appears in any divine masculine energy tap, it feels like, being that we saw strength, it feels like your divine masculine is being challenged as a personal power, or their emotional body is being challenged right now. And I feel like they're kind of reflecting on it. Something about healthy decisions. They're thinking about healthy decisions, and they're choosing to kind of like, okay, so they have turned their attention away from something here. Some of your divine masculines, hold up, some of your divine masculines are very assertive in mastering their emotions here. Magician, Eight of Swords, King of Cups. They're actively healing a wound that kept them trapped and miserable. Hello. So they're finding a solution here with what they have. Something about something that's inside of them. It's helping them to actively heal. Some wisdom is being gained by this experience. Some of you divine feminines, you have seemed to stop paying attention so deeply in what your divine masculine is doing, and this is giving you some sort of emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. So snaps to you, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. We have the Hangman energy. So you guys are being slowed down. This connection is being in limbo for a very divine purpose. A lot of you need to heal emotionally and gain the wisdom from those experiences for you to kind of find solutions moving forward, to find this leadership or alpha energy within self. So somebody divine masculine is giving themselves tender loving care. Now, there's a sense of greed, or they're turning their back on things that were all about them. So self-serving, they're paying attention, or they're reviewing their self-serving energy, how that caused detachment. Okay, so I'm getting that this divine masculine is kind of like seeing the truth about them putting themselves first, how that put them in a trap situation. Being very manipulative. So they're seeing the manipulative tactics that they used. Hey? Or divine feminine, in the Queen of Swords, you may have just laid it on thick about their manipulative tactics. Like, I'm not with the shit. And every time you act up, and you're not being assertive, but you have all these little tactics going on, I'm reserved. You know, I'm closed. Your money is not good, hey? So some feelings that was laying dormant is coming up right now. Now, this could be something that was learned from a father. Maybe this divine masculine did not have a very affectionate father, and they learn these manipulative tactics from this person. And they're now seeing how controlling that was. They thought it was a sense of stability, but it was very controlling. There's a quiet power that's going on with this divine masculine. I have to take my hands off. You know what I'm saying? And with the strength card, this inner power is happening with the magician. It's active. I'm hearing active, active, active. So even though they're in limbo with you, they may have had to make a very big sacrifice, or they're reviewing the sacrifices that turn their world upside down. There's in limbo. For some of you divine feminines, you have put this relationship or this connection in limbo. This is a smart move that you think you're making here. Some of you divine masculines may have lashed out, and that kind of puts you in a reserved energy with the strength card. One of you or both of you are choosing not to have control over the situation. With the hangman energy, I feel like the both of you may have just, and temperance, the both of you may have just lifted your hands, because I keep doing, like, keep pulling my hand back. You guys can't see it, but I keep going like this out of screen. So both of you may have kind of like stopped trying to control the situation, because the divine is hey, you know. And we have expansion here with temperance. It's like patience. The process takes patience when it comes to expansion. Some of you divine masculines was really impulsive with self-serving situations. It was like a lot of self-indulgent, and that trapped them. They're seeing how that trapped them and pushed their divine feminine in a very cold, detached energy of the Queen of Swords. All signs are welcome. This is why I'm not speaking on signs here. Magician energy with the Queen of Swords. Whoever is in this energy right now, you may be a very powerful manifester, and a lot of your manifestations is going to happen when you choose to follow through here. You have to tap into this very empowered willpower, empowered willpowering energy. I hope I said that right. There's a lot of knowledge and insights about how things work with the Queen of Swords. You may be in this hangman's energy where you're gaining a lot of spiritual enlightenment. You may feel very powerless at this time when it comes to this situation or connection, divine feminine, but you're receiving a lot of knowledge and insights with it in this limbo energy. There's alignment happening with the magician and temperance. For some of you, this talks about reunion. Reunion is in alignment, but trusting or letting go of control issues when it comes to the situations is helping it to flow better. Somebody's kind of unfucking themselves from a very self-serving energy. I'm sorry to say it that way, but that's how it came out. There's nature and spirit here, nature and source here. Ooh, child. There's a lot of power, strength, magician, divine consciousness, temperance. It's a lot of divine power here, you guys. Self-mastery, strength, magician. I'm like spooked out, you know. So with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like so divine feminine, if you're in this Queen of Swords, you're using your intellect, your wisdom more than your feelings have. And if that's working for you, great. Some of you may have a divine masculine that's in sales, or you may be in sales, computers. Maybe you sell computers or phone, or there's something that you do over the internet that has a lot of sales or communication here. All right, let me see. It's a very strong message with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. All right, so some of your divine masculines, I'm going to check my timestamp. Some of your divine masculines was a perfectionist here. Some of them may have 2 or more dead-end jobs or career. This is why they have a wait period with increased money. Whatever they were doing, they were trying to perfect it. They were trying to master it, but it was a dead end. And they're very emotionally distraught about that. This is helping them to relinquish control over the situation with their divine feminine. There's a lot of mediocrity going on here, and I feel like that's your divine masculine has this hunch that this is not where they're supposed to be. Your divine masculine may have been very cocky and self-serving. I have to keep saying that. It was a web that they were entangled or trapped in for a long time. It was like it may have been adopted from a very young age, again from a father type or archetype here, is cockiness. Temperance and a hangman with the Eight of Pentacles. This situation, you guys, I know you don't want to hear it, but it's requiring you guys to have more patience than most people have. I don't think you guys want to hear that, but whatever is happening is active. It's actively being created. It's a lot of power. So I feel like for a group of you, divine feminines and divine masculines, you have understood how things work with this connection, or you're on the brink of that, and it could have happened due to a situation with money or career that did not work out. You were putting a lot of energy to perfect it or master it, and it taught you a very subtle message about perfectionism and relinquishing control and things that you have no control over. It taught you a beautiful message of endurance, of patience. What? This was an addiction to some cockiness or self-serving, indulging in self-pleasures. There was an addiction, and somebody cut that shit out when their life turned upside down, possibly when the divine feminine was like, you know what? I'm closed for this bullshit. I'm closed for this manipulation. Some of your divine masculine knows that you see right through the web of lies, the web of cockiness, because it's a sort of lie. It's a sort of facade. All right. And it's coming from a perfectionist energy of wanting to control things so we could have this peaceful vibe within us, so we don't feel emotionally turned up or pulled and pushed in all directions. All right. Some of you, divine feminines, divine masculines, this could resonate with your inner masculine energy. So it does not always have to be targeted at the divine masculine. It could be whoever inner masculine needs this information. All right, so there's a lack of ambition. Your divine masculine turned their back here on something when it came to the Eight of Pentacles. It could be this perfectionist, you know, always paying so close attention to details. They turned their back on it. Wow. And it has a lot to do with money. So maybe they were pushing themselves to be a master or be in this leadership role, but they didn't have passion. And therefore the money was not coming because they were trying so hard to be something that they're not. All right. And that's what I feel with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And they feel it. You know, it's like, this is not for me. I tried it, but it's not for me. And it has something to do with money as well. And it's teaching your divine masculine to kind of, it's redirecting your divine masculine to focus more on their passions. So the divine source, the most high, is kind of divinely intervening and it's like they're directing your divine masculine on something that's more passionate, that gives them more strength and empowerment. And that could be their divine feminine. They're looking at you, mimicking you, using you as an example to have this emotional fulfillment. So the divine feminine, big up to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are a big inspirational figure in your divine masculine's life. You make them feel very empowered here. So let's talk about the Nine of Cups. So if you guys notice the pattern, what I'm doing here, it's basically whatever card is pulling on my attention, I kind of like compare it to the most dramatic cards on the board, right? I'm freestyling, you guys. So again, with the Nine of Cups energy, divine feminine, know that your divine masculine sees you as wish fulfillment. You bring this energy of them feeling like they could take on anything, like they have the power to break free from anything. And this could be more heightened through separation, or when you guys are not in contact, or if you give your divine masculine the time of day, you talk to them, you send them inspirational shit, or through music. It's something that you're given to them, but in a detached way with the Queen of Swords. So you're given whatever it is to them, or they could be remembering some gems that you dropped on them, some very intellectual gems you dropped on them. It's somehow they're remembering it at this time, and they're using it as empowerment, as encouragement, as inspirational motivation. This divine masculine could have had a eating disorder. You know, they eat a lot, and then other times they don't eat at all. There's an addiction here. It could be self-hatred and arrogance. Okay, so we're going to stick with those three themes. There could be an addiction, temperance, nine of cups with the hangman's energy. There could be an addiction to self-hatred, and this is where their arrogance stem from, or this is just arrogance that was learned from a dad to be too cocky and self-serving. Divine feminine, whoever's in this Queen of Swords energy, is like, fuck that. I'm going to talk my truth. I'm going to stick to my truth. And if you don't like it, then you could see yourself out. You know, don't let the door hit you with the good Lord blessed you or whatever, however it goes. And, you know, this may be a very beachy aspect of the divine feminine, but it's like a tough love with the Queen of Swords energy. It's tough love. That's what we call it in the islands, tough love, baby. You know, we love you, but we're not going to tolerate the BS. Wink, wink. So 9 of Cups energy. Right now, they may be feeling a lack of success because they're waiting for this money increase. So patience, 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 right? So let's get some other cards here. What is it that your divine masculine would like to tell you at this time? Because they're in their emotional body right now. Now, if this is all your divine masculine's energy, their feminine energy may be in this Queen of Swords energy, where they're observing in a more intellect energy. They're having this divine wisdom downloaded to them, and in this Queen of Swords energy, they're using this wisdom to move forward, to kind of initiate this alpha energy. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're in limbo. Things are up in the air in this divine masculine's life, and therefore it's projected into this connection as well. They're learning how to stop. Like, ain't no cold turkey. It's like, cut that shit out with the temperance energy. There's some addictions to being cocky. They can't play that with their feminine energy. Or they may be using their arrogance or their cockiness to kind of like empower themselves to raise themselves out of a very miserable situation that has nothing to do with them. It could be outside circumstances that's trapping your divine masculine, and they're coming wiser to that with the Queen of Swords energy. Now, when I was talking about this divine masculine in this self-serving energy, they were getting what they want, but it was not the best. And it put them in this 8 of Swords energy of misery, of entrapment, right? So let's see what else did they want to tell you, divine feminine. This is all channel messages, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We also have 8-8, so somebody may have a life path of 8. Let's go back. We have life path 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. We have don't compromise your standards for me. That has been a very strong theme here on the hourglass. So a lot of you're dealing with people that really, really like your tough love energy. They would love that you could be like the rest, but they know that that is not going to be of substance. So divine feminine, divine masculine, please don't compromise your standards for anyone. I'm going to say it as a double message. Sir Sci-Fi is part. Okay, so somebody's seeing the truth about how powerful they are, what they could manifest. This is an inner power, personal power. It's an ascension. It's like a power up. Mario Brothers, when he ate that mushroom. That's not how it's said, but you know the chime. Anyway, let's see what else they want to tell you. Some of your divine masculine is ready to celebrate. They're ready to come out of a miserable situation, and they want to meet their divine feminine. They want to celebrate life. They want to tell you how much of a wish fulfillment that you are. And you know what? They're done with this perfectionist energy, but they feel tied up at the moment, or they're resting or having a lot of enlightenments before they could come out I'm hearing resurrected. Woo. I want to take what's mine and enjoy it. Like I said, they want to have some good times with you. They want to celebrate this journey. As a matter of fact, they want to celebrate, or you put this divine masculine in a very celebrative mood. And this is where the self-indulgent may come in. They like overdid it, right? Projects will lead to success, fruitful networking, and opportunities. So the Most High or Source has redirected your divine masculine to projects that will lead to some sort of success that's fruitful, that's more in that passion, more in alignment with who they are. So they're being expressive. The Most High is working on them. Divine feminine could be with another karmic, or karmic account with someone else. Could be with family, could be with a karmic situation with work. Madly in love with you. Divine feminine, I'm madly in love with you. Yeah, because you bring them a sense of fulfillment, comfort, happiness, satisfaction. 9 of Cups. You make them want to be better. You make them want to rise out of whatever misery they've been entangled with for a very long time. You cause an expansion. You cause them to tap into their inner light. And they want to get what they want with you, right? Because we have, I want to take what is mine and enjoy it. So divine feminine, are you your divine masculine's own? I don't know how you feel until you tell me. And you know what? The Migos songs came up. You know, handsome and wealthy. So this divine masculine may have had a very, very cocky, arrogant. You know that song by the Migos, handsome and wealthy? I don't know why I came in this club with you, girl. I'm just joshing you guys, but really, your divine masculine is like up in the air. They're in limbo. They don't know how you feel, you know, because you're in this Queen of Swords energy and the Magician. You out here ripping and running, you know, creating in your alpha energy. So it's like, shit, she's a strong, black, independent, whoever. Doesn't have to be a she, could be a guy. But I'm saying black because it feels like some black energy out here. But you could be any race. Don't take it no way. It's just something that came out. I'm freestyling. So some of you could like really be in this like, I'm going to make it out here regardless, with or without you. I love you, but I could make it with or without you type of energy. And they're just like blown away. It's like turning them on because it feels like a release, actually. It feels like all their life, they had people like depending on them to kind of do things with them, or, you know, and it caused them to feel like powerful in a way, but it also caused them to get in like this avoidant energy. It's like, okay, you putting too much responsibility on me, so now I have to hide away. I feel like a divine masculine was like that, you know. And, you know, if some of them had like this dead end job, that was causing a bit of stress and irritation and frustration. They may have been shut down at the early age where they could not express these dissatisfaction. So they had to put on like this cocky, arrogant persona. And that in itself has disempowered them. All right, so let's keep going. Challenge me. I'm saying, whoever this is, this divine masculine love this tough love, but in a way that kind of like, I don't know how you really feel. It's kind of tricky because I feel like you have to tell this divine masculine straight up how they feel. It's like the hangman. They're going to feel like, oh my God, now I have to take this in a direction. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to like leave things up in the air because I feel exposed. I feel like there's going to be a consequence if I don't do this or do what they expect. So they may feel very limited if you really come out and say, listen, I fucking love you. I want to be with you. You're in my dreams. It's like, like a cat, right? Skin out, take off, right? So be patient. Things are unfolding, divine feminine. There's a lot of protection from the guardians that's here as well. Let's get one more card. Pulsating third eye. So there's a past life trauma and memories that's coming up that was dormant in your divine masculine. So it's a lot of emotional upgrades going on. We have psychic abilities. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So good thing that card came out. So there's a lot of psychic abilities increasing. So your divine masculine may have came out of a very logical state and now choosing to kind of honor how they feel. And when they do that, that's kind of heightening their psychic ability. So they're getting massive downloads directly from the Most High as well. rebalance and restore. So this is what's happening with your divine masculine. Let's see what's the angels and ancestors has to say. And there's a song, 911. What is that? Jesse McCartney. I don't even know if that's, I don't know. I'm hearing I'll wait around. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because that's all I could do. I don't know what to do, but wait. Oh shit. You guys, help me out with that song. I'm going to wait for you. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting because this divine masculine don't know what else to do. So they're going to wait. I'm waiting around for you because that's all I could do. Oh shit. They want to celebrate 9 of Cups, Temperance. Let's just get away. Let's skip fucking town. You crazy, divine masculine. You cray. Yesterday, I'm so sorry if my energy was dull. Like I explained yesterday, you guys, I made two to three videos and they did not come out well. It was a lot of static and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was very annoyed and I was dull. When maybe it was supposed to play out that way for whatever reason. Some of your divine masculine is trying to like take matters in their own hand when it comes to this limbo energy. We have the oracle. Wait for important information. Didn't I tell you? I'm going to wait because I don't know how you feel about me, but I could feel it through this. It's like they feel everything through this psychic telepathic connection in the 5D, but they're like, fuck it. I want to feel something in the 3D. Like, I want to go out with you. I want to celebrate life. I want to celebrate this journey. I want to celebrate conquering stuff. They have overcame perfectionism here and their arrogance. We have Father Sky. We have Native American something going on here. Trust in the unknown. Ooh, shit, divine masculine. And it's a lot of lightning, electricity. So there's a phase that's active. This is a second phase for some of you. This is a third phase. It's very active. It's already initiated. Higher wisdom is coming through. What? What does this oracle lady say? Oh, that's the lady. So some of you may be oracles, or this psychic ability in your divine masculine is heightening their oracle energy. Divine conscientiousness or consciousness. Ooh, oracle, darling, oracle. All right, so some of you may be an oracle. And again, they may be kind of remembering some gems that the divine feminine dropped on them. It's coming back to their mind. I got that they're laughing because they could hear your voice. Yeah, so your divine masculine is probably waiting for more information. I don't know how you feel until you tell me. So your divine masculine right now is very open and receptive to the information that's coming in, possibly from the divine consciousness, possibly from their higher self. It's very subtle, so they could make a decision that's in line with some sort of personal power or integrity here. Now, oracles are truth seekers, all right? And your divine masculine may be in that truth seeking energy, or you may be in this truth seeking energy. Take the rules how it resonates. There's something about their ancestor as a personal guardian or angelic ancestor that is very outspoken. You may be very outspoken as well, but there's a very outspoken guardian or angelic ancestor that's helping your divine masculine. So it's almost like every time your divine masculine ignores what's being downloaded or pushed in front of them, it becomes louder. Now, it feels like some Greece energy. It feels like some psychic priestess energy going on mixed with the King of Cups, Queen of Swords energy. So angels, ancestors, the ethers is really speaking out at this time. And it's important for you or your divine masculine to look and listen for the important conversations, lyrics, signs, messages that are pointing somebody in the direction, because we have direction here and I spoke about all of that in the beginning. So there's some spiritual practices your divine masculine may be adapting to. It could be a lot with water and air. Now, water and air, right? Yeah, water and air. They're kind of like using elements to kind of guide them. They're waiting for more information, or they're waiting for more money, or they're waiting for the divine feminine to speak. before they make a choice or before they take an action, hey. And I feel like they're trusting this divine consciousness or oneness that's happening for them to expand. So Father Sky, it says trust in the unknown. Your divine masculine may be in this eagle energy where they're seeing things from a higher perspective, or they're feeling like they are the co-creator in their life. Eagle with the magician energy, they feel like they're limitless right now in creating anything that's up ahead with the will card. This card coming out today, maybe asking your divine masculine to kind of step back and stop getting in their own way. All right. So that's why it felt like now they understood by indulging in these self-serving energies has trapped them in miserable situation. They got what they want, but it was not the best. And they may be realizing that they have been standing in their own way of rebalancing and restoring in their life. Now, the Father Sky card is saying that it is a better experience that your divine masculine is imagining with you, divine feminine. It's a lot of psychic. So when we're in this telepathic energy, it's a transfer of thoughts. So you guys are sharing thoughts, hey. So if you're thinking about getting away, or I don't know, something very dreamy, vacation, this is energy or shared thoughts that your divine masculine is sharing with you. It's something your divine masculine wants you to accept, or they're learning to accept, looking at things in a higher perspective. Father Sky or the father connection, I mentioned that with the King of Cups because I felt that very strongly, like your divine masculine may be very connected to their father, or they wish they did, or at the end of their adulthood they became closer to their father. But there's an opportunity to kind of strengthen or improve a father connection here. That could be with you, divine feminine. This could be Father in heaven, the Most High. But yeah, I feel like your divine masculine right now is healing something, whether it's in the past or right now, but they're healing past life traumas and memories here. This could feel like Native American energy, or indigenous, I hope I said that, pronounced that right, indigenous energy that's going on here, tribal energy. And it's causing some sort of universal or interconnection, universal power or personal power going on. So this is very, very significant for a lot of you that's dealing with a divine masculine that has been making improvements in their life. This is a very powerful masculine energy or male father here. Yeah, and it's a lot of guidance. I felt it with the Temperance and the Hangman's energy. So Father, the Most High, is with your divine masculine, all right, Father Sky, helping them to kind of embrace the unknown, to accept miracles in their life, to accept higher perspectives. And I think that's all that I'm picking up. Yeah. Straight from source and nature. Source and nature, your divine masculine may be working with at this time. Oh, let's get something else here. All right, we're going to get a few messages and we're going to wrap it up. I hope you guys did enjoy this masculine, divine masculine update or energy tap. It could be a different wave of divine masculine. Please, everyone, not all divine masculine energy taps are going to resonate. Hold on, you guys. My nose is like, where's my little tissue? Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, not all divine masculine energy taps are going to resonate, and it could resonate with your inner masculine energy. Judge each day not by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. Interesting. Another message reads, all your sorrows will vanish. Okay, masculine, we have numbers 34, 35, 31, 53, 21, 25. We have 35 going again, 12, 41, 25 again, 33, and 51. I hope you guys did enjoy this message. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for your support to the channel, for your generous donations and tips to the free readings. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell. All right. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.